Book of Revelation, Chapter 17. Welcome back to Bible Breakdowns Daily. Last time in Chapter 16, we saw the 7 bowls of God's wrath poured out upon the earth. Each bowl struck at the heart of rebellion, sores on the followers of the beast, seas turning to blood, rivers corrupted, scorching heat, darkness, the drying of the Euphrates, and finally a thunderous voice from heaven declaring, "It is done." The age of rebellion had reached its end, and now we're about to see the power that drove it all exposed. In Revelation, chapter 17, John is shown the mystery of Babylon the Great, a woman dressed in luxury riding a scarlet beast. She's called the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth. This is one of Revelation's most symbolic chapters, a vision of spiritual corruption, false religion, and worldly power intertwined. John writes, "One of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and said to me, 'Come, I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits by many waters. With her the kings of the earth committed adultery, and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with the wine of her adulteries.' Then the angel carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet, and was glittering with gold, precious stones, and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand, filled with abominable things and the filth of her adulteries. The name written on her forehead was a mystery. I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of God's holy people, the blood of those who bore testimony to Jesus. When John saw her, he was greatly astonished." Mini lesson: who is Babylon the Great? Babylon in the Bible always represents human civilization in rebellion against God. The original Babylon was the city of Babel, Genesis 11, where people tried to reach heaven through their own pride and power. Later, Babylon became the empire that destroyed Jerusalem and carried Israel into exile, the symbol of worldly arrogance and oppression. Here in Revelation, Babylon the Great isn't just a single city. It's a global system of idolatry, greed, and false worship. She is called a prostitute because she seduces nations away from God's truth with promises of pleasure, wealth, and power. Her golden cup looks beautiful on the outside but is full of corruption, an image of religion, politics, and luxury used to deceive. The angel explains to John, "Why are you astonished? I will explain to you the mystery of the woman and of the beast she rides, which has the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast which you saw once was, now is not, and yet will come up out of the abyss and go to its destruction. The inhabitants of the earth whose names have not been written in the book of life will be astonished when they see the beast, because it once was, now is not, and yet will come." This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 hills on which the woman sits. They are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, the other has not yet come. But when he does come, he must remain for only a little while. The beast who once was and now is not is an 8th king. He belongs to the 7 and is going to his destruction. The 10 horns you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but who for 1 hour will receive authority along with the beast. They have one purpose and will give their power and authority to the beast. They will wage war against the Lamb, but the Lamb will triumph over them because he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And with him will be his called, chosen, and faithful followers. Mini lesson: the beast represents the ultimate expression of worldly power. Governments, empires, and systems that rise and fall, but all share the same rebellion against God. The 7 heads symbolize either 7 kingdoms or the 7 hills of Rome, hinting at a world empire rooted in the spirit of Babylon. The 10 horns symbolize future rulers or alliances that will unite for a short time under the beast's influence, a picture of global unity under deception. But the key truth is this: the Lamb will triumph over them. No matter how strong the alliance of evil seems, Jesus wins and the faithful win with him. The angel said to me, "The waters you saw where the prostitute sits are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. The beast and the 10 horns you saw will hate the prostitute. They will bring her to ruin and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and burn her with fire, for God has put it into their hearts to accomplish his purpose by agreeing to hand over their power to the beast until God's words are fulfilled. The woman you saw is the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. Mini lesson. In a shocking twist, the very powers that once supported Babylon will turn on her. Evil always consumes itself. Corruption destroys its own servants. The beast and his followers burn Babylon, showing that the world's systems eventually collapse under the weight of their own sin. The woman's many waters symbolize her global influence. Nations that followed her lies now witness her fall. Lesson of the day. Revelation 17 exposes the true face of spiritual corruption. Babylon represents more than just a city. It's the spirit of pride, greed, and self-worship that has infected every generation. She is glittering on the outside but deadly on the inside, the world's false beauty hiding spiritual decay. Yet even here, God is sovereign. He allows the beast's rise and Babylon's fall to fulfill his plan. The message is clear. Everything built on pride and deception will fall, but everything built on the Lamb will last forever. That's Revelation chapter 17, the unveiling of Babylon the Great, the Scarlet Woman riding the beast. It's the picture of humanity's rebellion dressed in gold, finally being stripped bare by the very powers it trusted. Next time in Revelation chapter 18, Babylon's fall becomes final. Heaven will cry, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great," and the merchants and kings of the earth will mourn her destruction. Stay tuned. Revelation chapter 18 shows how quickly the world's false glory collapses and how heaven rejoices when corruption is finally destroyed. If you're enjoying these Bible breakdowns and want to support what we're building, you can check out our merch at BibleBreakdownsDaily.com. It's just a small way to carry the message with you. I'll see you in the next chapter.